Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on a journey in light. My name is Joy. Hello to all of you guys. Today's pick a card. We are looking into current energies. So you guys know that tarot is like a snapshot of current energies, of what your person is feeling and thinking about you, about the connection, things that are going on, anything that comes up. You guys know I just blurt it out because it's for somebody. Always remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to make things fit if they don't feel right to you. If they don't feel right in your gut, that's your own intuition telling you that piece of the information isn't for you. But just know, with whichever pile you're drawn to, there is some sort of message for you to understand about your person and your connection. So even if it's just one thing, sometimes it's all of it, sometimes it's just one. So practice using your own discernment to see what fits right for you. So we have three piles. We have pile one, which is this little brass chalice cup thing. I'm being told to call it a cup of life. I have a feeling that means something to somebody. We have this stone. It's called bismuth. It's pretty cool. It's kind of rainbow-esque. Not sure how that forms. I need to look this up more. It's really, really cool. And then pile three, we have my favorite little paper origami crane. Well, obviously it's not paper, but it's meant to look like a paper origami crane. So take a moment, take a deep breath, pause the video if you need to, and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. Some people also go by the timestamp numbers that will be in the description box. Something about the number sometimes draws certain people in. So if you're drawn to more than one, then feel free to watch more than one. You could have messages in more than one pile. And sometimes you have to blend your own together, because again, a lot of people watch these videos, so I'm tapping into a lot of different energies, and I try to get all the messages out, so not everything is going to pertain to everyone. So again, we have piles 1, pile 2, and pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you guys at your pile. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys pick this brass little chalice cup thing. We'll call it the cup of life. Not sure why they're telling me that, but I just go with it. We are using the Dreaming Way Tarot. I haven't used this deck in a while. And there's an extra non-needed card in there. So anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. As always, I want to take a moment to say thank you guys for tuning in to my readings. It means the world to me. The fact that anyone even watches my channel is truly an honor. So I'm very blessed to have you guys all here, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate you guys just taking a moment out of your day to spend it with me. I really appreciate that. So today we are going over, how is your person thinking, feeling about you, about the connection, anything else that comes through, you know I'm going to say. That's how my readings go. And and always remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And that tarot is just a current snapshot of energies. So things can change. I mean, some of us change our minds daily, so always keep that in mind too. It's not like it's going to be set in stone, but it just kind of gives you a little insight to what's currently going on with them, how they're thinking, feeling, things like that. We will be pulling love message cards, oracle cards, and I have some shadow and light aspect oracle cards that I think I want to use today. I was very drawn to use that pile, so we'll be pulling that as well. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get right into this. That one wants to come out. We have a Page of Pentacles. It's kind of funny, that was on the bottom of the deck when those cards were messed up in the very beginning. Funny, but not funny. It always seems to work out magically that way. All right, what else is going on, please? We have the Lovers. We have the Five of Wands. Ooh, we have two that wanted to come out, so I'm going to take both of those. We have a Ten of Swords, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. 2. We have the Emperor in reverse. And the Six of Swords in reverse. We have Death in reverse. We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, we basically have an extra set of cards today. Okay, right off the bat, I get this overwhelming feeling of someone not wanting to fight or resist this connection anymore. With that said, there's still a lot of challenges here. We do still have a lot of blocked energies, a lot of energies of transformation that seem to be blocked that will need to be worked through for your person. But this Five of Wands is really like, and with this, okay, so these 3 cards together really, so we have the Lovers, which is anyone that watches mine, it's one of my soulmate cards or soul level connections. There's lots of different names. I try not to get too specific. Just know that this is a soul level connection. And this Five of Wands is usually about, being defensive or fighting. And then we have a 10 of Swords, which is, it's the end of a cycle, but it's someone really like in a lot of pain, feeling stabbed in the back. But what I'm hearing is, it's like a sense of someone being stuck in between being hopeful and the pain of this connection, but they're almost not wanting to fight against this connection, because all they do when they fight against it is they seem to keep causing themselves pain. But I don't feel like this person understands just yet why. So let's go into the beginning. Sorry, I jumped ahead a little. So we have a Page of Pentacles. It's in reverse. So, and then it's clarified by our Emperor in reverse. So I'm being told this person, hold on, they're telling me there's a message in this card. I'm hearing this person is trying to be extremely logical about this connection, and this connection isn't a very logical connection, but I hear this person is just trying to figure out this connection in a very methodical, logical way, but it's not working for them. And something about it makes them feel like they're not in control, they're not in their power, they're not feeling confident about any of this. Again, I'm just hearing they can't grasp the reality of what this is. And so it makes them like very perplexed is what I'm hearing. Then we have, okay, so then we come next into our Lovers card, which is, a soul level connection, guys. So, if you're feeling very drawn to this person, and I feel like some of you guys watching might also be perplexed by this connection. It might not just be the other person. Sometimes when we watch readings, sometimes you'll feel like it's describing you as the viewer. It's because your guides guided you to this reading because you needed to hear something about yourself as well. So if that ever happens to you, that's usually why. Anyways, so this is a soul level connection. Something about it for this person, it doesn't make them feel like our Six of Swords is usually about moving into smoother waters. With it being reversed, clarifying my Lovers, and being told the chaos of this connection, even if you guys aren't chaotic or fighting, but the chaos that it ensues or it makes them feel on the inside, they just don't know what to make of that. Like right now, it's causing them a little more anxiety than joy, so to speak. Not saying that it always will. It's just kind of where they're sitting. Again, they're trying to be logical. They're trying to figure this out. It's not working for them. When they kind of dip their toe into the emotional side of this connection, I'm hearing it kind of freaks them out. And so it makes them stop and not want to move forward because they're a little freaked out about it. We have our Five of Wands, and this person, again, I get this overwhelming sense, and it might not be all of you, but it's definitely a message for someone that this person, they've been fighting against this connection, but all it does is bring them sorrow. So they're starting to, like, I'm hearing getting worn out. And that also might be some of you guys watching too. It's like a sense of like, I'm just tired of fighting this all the time. But with our death in reverse. So you guys, if you watch any tarot, like death is not a bad card. I feel like it's been portrayed in media or movies forever as being like this horrible card. Death is actually a really, really good card. It's about ending a cycle that no longer serves you so you can start again fresh. Or, you know, getting rid of old things so you can make like room for new. With this being in reverse under this, it's like this person doesn't want to fight against this connection anymore, but they don't really know how to restart it. It's like they're still not grasping what they need to do. There's a lesson that needs to be learned here. Again, I feel like this is mirroring the viewer as well. So there's a lesson that about letting go of things that don't serve you that this person isn't willing to do just yet. So when it comes to this Ten of Swords, which is a lot, I mean, the card says it all. It's about, you know, feeling a lot of pain, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling overwrought with emotion and thoughts and like getting you down. But number 10 is also meaning the end of a cycle. So that means it should be, you know, releasing soon. But this person, it's clarified by our Eight of Pentacles, which is about investing and doing a lot of hard work. And I'm hearing this person just isn't, it's not that they don't want to, they don't know how to. Like they still are trying to figure this out. And again, they're not getting it just yet. Our Hierophant is about, you know, there's lots of meanings for the Hierophant, but I'm hearing for this, it's about higher learning and learning the lesson, and it's not being seen just yet. And it's clarified by a Three of Swords in reverse, and I'm hearing it's like they're feeling the pain, but they're not ready to face the pain of their past. I don't know if this directly connects to your guys's, like a pain within your relationship, even though this does cause them pain, but it's because it's what they assume is going to happen out of this relationship. I'm hearing this person is afraid of getting hurt again, and so they almost like block off any pain in their heart and associated with you because they don't want to be hurt again. Again, also I feel like there's some mirroring, like major mirroring with the viewer and the person you're watching about. I'm trying to see if any other messages are coming through that I might be missing. Yeah, there's an overall sense of this person, again, getting an inkling that this connection is different, but not fully understanding that and not also willing to look at that. I don't know why that's so, like, it's like they don't want to see it, and that's their choice. It's easier not to see it, but they can't get away from how this makes them feel. And also I feel like if you guys, I don't feel like you guys are in that strong of like contact. You may be, but again, and if you are in contact with this person, if this is someone that you're in a relationship with, this person I think is just going through a lot of different things. If they're being a little standoffish, they're trying to figure something out. But for majority of you guys, I feel like this is not someone you're in like complete and total communication with, and if you are, it's very just here and there. But let's see if we can get some more clarifiers. Oh, we have a Knight of Cups. I love these little cup guys. They are so cute. Again, it's like their cup of love. I know I say that anytime those little guys pop out, but these little otters with these little cups of coffee. I just always, for some reason, read these cards, all these like court cards, is like, I love you. Here's my cup of love. So there is some love here. I mean, obviously there's love here. I don't mean to downplay that, but they are aware of a loving connection that they do have for you. And it's something about, like, I'm just being told they're very guarded. Something about the fact that the Knight came up about this cup card. I'm hearing that they wear a lot of armor around their heart as well, because of these past pains that they're not willing to deal with. So it's like they shut it out. we have a Two of Pentacles. We have a Five of Cups in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and an Ace of Wands. So when it comes to this lover's connection and the chaos, they don't know how to balance this connection and everything else. It makes them feel very chaotic. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys aren't talking, or this person blocks you out a lot because it's chaotic and they don't know how to handle that. Our Five of Cups in reverse. Again, it's almost clarifying our Five of Wands here. It's like they don't want to fight this connection anymore, but they also they don't want to feel pain anymore. I'm hearing avoidance. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse, so they're just not there yet. They're not grounding it, but we have an Ace of Wands, so they do recognize that they hold a lot of passion for you. I'm hearing that like they rationalize what they can make of this connection at times is they rationalize it almost to just a physical connection, even though there's a lot more there. But this person is very guarded with their heart, so they kind of just stay in that, oh, well, this is just a physical connection, that's why I like them so much kind of mode. I want to pull some of these cards. So these are the Liv Tarot, I forget exactly what they're called. I'll put the link in the description box. I'm pretty sure I got them from Etsy, but I'll look it up if you're curious. They all have light and shadow aspects of a person's journey or what they're going through. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to come up for that for you guys. Let's see. One of their shadow aspects is I can't admit when I'm wrong. So, you know, like, again, I feel like they recognize that they've been fighting against this and it's only causing them more pain to fight against you, but it's like they can't swallow this might be a very prideful person, and they can't swallow their pride to admit that they were wrong. If they blew you off and like acted like, you know, oh no, I don't care. It's like they can't admit that they were wrong. Whew, sorry, too many of those popped out. Let me see, I'm told to shuffle again. What else is going on with pile one's person, please? Okay, so light aspect. They are working on you challenge me to grow, or in ways that make me grow. So even if they don't tell you, they might not admit they're wrong, but like if you've been telling them things, you know, or if you told them about like how strongly you felt, or just weird synchronicities for some reason, I feel like some of you guys is like, you're challenging their whole view on life. Again, that's really like throwing them for a loop. I'm hearing like they've been cracked open because of you. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. You know, this person is just figuring things out. So again, we always have free will, so you can choose what you want to do about this connection. If you want to hang around, they're still in the middle of like avoidance, and I don't see them moving out of it just yet. So, at least in this reading. No one loves me like you do. So, you know, overall, I think you've been so kind and caring to this person. Even though they're still really afraid to open their heart to love, you've helped them grow a little bit. You're helping them see. This connection is helping them a lot. But again, I feel like they're not awakened just yet. I feel like you as a viewer, that's not mirrored. I feel like you are more of an awakened soul, spirit person than they are. Again, I think they live in this very like logical mindset. You are so beautiful to me. So it's funny though, as much as like we have so many blocked energies in the tarot, these cards mostly are showing light. So, you know, maybe that's our little light at the end of this tunnel. So when it comes to you, they do see a lot of wonderful things about you. So let's pull some love message cards. I have some people that ask me just to do love message card readings, but I really don't do those because it's harder to get a storyline without the tarot first. But I do, on my Instagram, I try to do little quick pick a cards where you can scroll through and see love messages from time to time. So I'll try to do those more. But let's see, what does your person have to say in their heart of hearts? Get some more insight for pile 1. Ooh, you are my rose. So I think that's going to be relevant to some of you guys. Whenever that comes up, I feel like a lot of people comment about how much the rose relates to them. So that's always pretty cool to me. Your beauty and grace captivates me. 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. Again, we have that soul level connection here, guys. So you guys are bonded in a stronger way than a typical connection. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. So again, we have them asking you to be patient with them. Your choice 100%. And being patient with someone doesn't mean that you can't live your life to your fullest potential. It kind of means just holding space for someone in your heart, but it doesn't mean you can't go out and live your life. Again, you need to do what's right for you. So always remember that, guys. Please, sitting around and waiting isn't living your life the way you need to live. And you aren't you're not, I'm trying to think of the word they're trying to get me to say. You're not being dishonorable to them by living your life and making yourself happy in the meantime. I want to dance across eternity with you. And it's like we share the same mind and heart. So yeah, again, this is very it's a very kind of twinny connection. I'm being told to pull some of these for you guys. You guys want to hear a little bit more of what they have in their mind and heart. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. Oops, sorry for the glare. And let's pull one more for pile 1 before we end this. You are worth fighting for. Again, kind of that 5 of Wands that was like staring at me in the beginning, like they don't want to fight against this connection, but they know that you're someone worth fighting for. So pile 1, I hope this gave you some insight to what's going on with your person, help you with making decisions on how to move forward, and just giving you a little insight. As always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. I'm very blessed, and I hope you guys have the most amazing day ever as I clean these up. And thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this bismuth. You shouldn't have to, I wish I could get how cool this is on camera, but it's not quite picking it up. It's such a cool little crystal, whatever. I know it does a lot of really cool stuff. So, eventually maybe I'll get better at sharing more about what these crystals do, but I am still a newbie at all of it myself. But it's still a really cool looking crystal there. So we are going over how's your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, anything going on with them, any messages that come through. You guys know I'm going to say it. Even if it doesn't make sense to me, I'll just say it because it's going to make sense to somebody out there because it came through because there's someone tapped in that needs to hear it. And just a quick, I want to say thank you guys so much for spending your time here with me. It's truly an honor, and I'm very blessed. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. Way too many cards. Jeez. I guess some stuff needs to be flipped around. And, all right, so let's see. What is going on with pile 2's person, please? Ooh, death. Don't worry. Anytime that comes up, I have to tell if anyone's newbie to tarot, this is a good card. It's not a bad card. Just means end of a cycle, to be reborn to a new cycle. Okay, let's see what else is going on with this person. We have a 6 of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have a Nine of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups. She hasn't been out in a while in readings. Okay. We have Ace of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Magician. All right, all right. This is a nice little lineup we got kicking here. Okay, what's going on with your person? And I'm hearing that they are ready to get rid of old habits, old connections for some of you guys. And I'm hearing for some of you guys, they're ready to kind of give up this independent life. Like if they've been like a, I don't need anybody, I'm good by myself kind of person. I feel like they're ready to move out of that. So we start off your guys' reading with death, which is a lot about, again, ending, like letting go of things that no longer serve you to make room for new things coming in. It's clarified by our Queen of Cups, and so I kind of visualize this as you guys, regardless of your gender. The Queen of Cups is just someone who's giving and nurturing and loving and compassionate. So it's like I hear this person is opening up to the idea of wanting love in their life. Like they want to be filled with love. They want someone to love them for who they are. I think this person has been going through a lot of like maybe challenging their own beliefs and working on their self-worth. We move into our Six of Cups. So my Six of Cups, you know, this can be about someone coming in from your past, someone from your childhood. This is also like a soul level connection card for me. It's like one of my, soul level connection cards, like a soulmate card, that kind of thing. It's just usually means that you guys are either in the same soul group or, again, lots of different labels, but you guys have probably had past lives together. But it's also a card of reunion. So if you guys have been in separation, I feel like that's going to be ending soon. And we have this Ace of Wands. So it's almost like if this person comes back, they'll be coming back for some passionate time with you. They want to reignite. I'm hearing like you set their soul on fire and they want to reignite that connection. Then we run into the Hermit, though. So this person still, it might be their mind's a little ahead of their actions just yet. So they might have been like really have withdrawn, not talking as much. I feel like they've just been trying to figure this out. But within that, they're realizing usually our Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled card, but it's also can stand for someone who's very independent, very like this guy's kind of sitting here like and he has these all on his ledge like trophies. Like, oh, these are all everything I've done. With it being in reverse, I feel like this person is wanting to move out of that energy of just being alone. Like they're ready to move forward and have someone in their life. So if this person has been very like, not wanting a relationship, I feel like that's changing. Backtracking a little bit. So we have the Hermit. What's clarifying the Hermit is our Knight of Pentacles. So this is a night of action, but it's a very slow moving action. So I feel like this person is going to be, like wanting to start anew or offer you something, but it's going to be kind of slow moving energy. But back to this, like it's like this person is stepping into their own power. They're realizing, I'm hearing that they want it all. They don't want just their little satisfied independent life. They've really built themselves up, but that they want it all is what I'm hearing. They want their cake and to eat it too. They want to be successful, but they also want to be successful in love is what I'm hearing. So overall, guys, this is looking really good. I want to pull some clarifiers to get some more information before we move into some oracle cards. Let's see, what else do we got for pile 2, please? Any more messages I can relay to everyone watching? So we have a Knight of Wands. Oops. I don't know how this got put back in here. It's strange. But I'm going to keep this out. This is just a chakra card that came with this set. So possibly this person's been working on their own energy or opening up to energetic work and energetic healing. That's interesting. Maybe that's just for one person. I don't know. But I had that card pulled out and put somewhere else. So I have no idea how that ended up back in this deck. Stranger things have happened. Alright, I'll see if anything else comes up for that, guys, if I need to relay that. I'm also guided to point out Reiki when any chakra stuff comes up. So let's see. What else is going on with pile 2's person? Maybe they had Reiki done. We have a Six of Swords. We have the Magician in reverse. And we have Strength. Okay. So, you know, I definitely feel like this person is finally shifting into wanting to have more things, have it all. They're just not sure exactly how to, sorry, at the beginning I think I said Knight of Wands. This is a King of Wands in reverse. But back to this, like, I hear that they're just not quite sure how to do it just yet. It's a little scary to them. So, yeah, they're still in this way of figuring out, but we have, you know, our Six of Swords here, which is they want to move. I'm hearing they want to move towards you. But again, there's like this sense of like, I'm hearing, can they see that I changed? Like that they're worried that you won't see how much they've changed, how much strength that they've gotten, that you're going to be always thinking of them, of who they were, and that's going to be justified, is what I'm hearing. Like they're afraid that you're not going to see the progress, that you're not going to see how much work they've been putting in them to themselves, and so they're a little nervous about coming towards you, and that's what's causing them to kind of withdraw a little bit. Like they still think about you, they still reminisce. I'm hearing they want things to be different. They want to have, like, travel smoothly with you, but this idea, and it's something about this eye on this card with this Magician, I'm hearing like they're afraid you won't see what they've done. You'll only see the past, because they know that they probably haven't treated you the way exactly you needed to be treated, and you deserve to be treated, and so they're just a little weary of how to proceed forward. So it's causing them to hold back a little bit. But their connection to you is really strong, is also what I'm hearing. Like they're realizing more and more. So I want to move into Oracle cards now. These are really cool cards. They're by Liv Tarot. I'm pretty sure I got them on Etsy. I'll find the link when I put this video up and share it. But they basically go over light and shadow aspects that people might be dealing with, which I think adds cool little insight to these kind of readings. I haven't used them in a while, and the deck told me it wanted to be used today. It's kind of funny how they glare at me, if that makes sense. Anyone who reads, I don't know if your decks do that to you. Like they almost like look at me like, hey, pick me, pick me. Anyway, so we are going to look into seeing what possibly some light and shadow aspects that this person is dealing with. Because again, I feel like this person has really been working on themselves. They've been healing a lot of past things, and they're ready to let things go. There's still a sense of timidness about that, but let's see what else we have for you guys. The shadow aspect. I put up walls around me. Again, I feel like this person is recognizing that they have walls around their heart, and they've kind of been guarded against you, and it's something that, especially with it coming up over these cards, it's something they're ready to move past. This one. I'm living the consequences of my choices. So, you know, I almost feel like this person, again, it's that like they realize that they did you wrong, and it's really like I'm hearing eating away at them, but it's also making them nervous to come back towards you. Like having a hard time admitting that they're wrong. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. So that, gosh, a lot of shadows popping up. So this person is dealing with a lot of negative thinking, but again, this stuff has to be dealt with, to order to get to move forward in life. So you have to deal with your shadow aspects. So there's nothing bad about this coming up. It's actually good. It's like they're focusing on things that aren't serving them, and processing that information out of their life. So basically, you might see them more beautiful than anyone has ever seen them before, and they're not quite sure how to deal with that because they don't see themselves the way you see them. So then they're afraid that they can't live up to the expectation. But that's just like, you know, a self-worth kind of thing. And most people still, even as confident as you are, still have some sort of self-doubt and self-worth things, especially when someone sees them so greatly. Even like the, you know, the strongest of us can have moments of self-doubt. I mean, like, why do they think that about me? You know? Yeah. I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. So this person, you know, may have been like back and forth and back and forth. Like, I like you one day, I'm not sure. I'm hearing very wishy-washy, very hot and cold. And so they realize it, but it's like they are still just trying to figure out everything themselves. I'm feeling like it's not just you that they confuse themselves. Okay. I love spending time with you and enjoying simple pleasures. So I again, like, you're like the light in their heart, is what I'm hearing. And they, if you guys aren't together, again, we had that Six of Cups. It's like I hear them reminiscing the good things you guys did together. And then I'm focused on my career over love right now. So this person may have picked, you know, working hard to not think about you. So these are just some, you know, glimpses into the things that they're working on. But again, these are all things that they're recognizing, or they're going to be recognizing soon, that are bubbling to the surface. And we all have to deal with our shadow aspects. We all have them. So it's a really good thing that this person is going through these. I want to pull some of these love messages cards are by High Priestess 1111. I will have the link in the description box below for these as well. I like using cool indie decks. They're always fun. Let's see, what other love messages does pile 2's person have on their heart? I turned out liking you more than I originally planned. So yeah, you just kind of, I'm hearing you really got to this person more than they ever expected. You're the glow that lights up my life. My heart never knew loneliness until you walked away. I'm missing you. So this person still, again, I hear they reminisce a lot. They think a lot about times that you guys spent together. They are missing you. If you guys are in slight contact, I don't think this person's open about that. But in their heart, they really do. I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. Again, this person's just, everybody's messy. Everybody is a little effed up. We all are. So it's just like a moment. Sometimes we have to step back and realize this is this person dealing with their own stuff, and it isn't always necessarily a reflection of you. So sometimes you have to like really realize this is a messy person. Again, we all are dealing with their own mess, and we don't always handle that well, and we don't always treat the people who care about us the best way when we're in the middle of this like self-loathe kind of thing. So pile 2, I hope this gives you some insight to what's going on with this person. I really feel like they're doing a lot of work, and for the fact that this chakra energy card came up, I just hear that they're working on themselves and clearing out old blockages and things like that, and maybe that's why this card came up. I'm going to put that elsewhere. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for being here with me. As always, I'm so honored. Anybody that takes any time to watch my readings, it's truly a blessing, and I appreciate you guys so much. And have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys pick this lovely ceramic version of a paper origami crane. I love my little guy. All right, so today's reading, we are looking into how is your person currently feeling and thinking about your connection, what's going on with them, any messages that come through, that, you know, my guides urge me to say, I will say. It's always for somebody. And always remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not every little thing is going to fit for your scenario. Just know you're drawn to this pile because there is at least one message in here for you. Sorry. And yeah, let's see what we got going, guys. So we have an Ace of Swords that wanted to pop out. So we have going on for pile 3. We have the World. We have the Star. Okay. We have a 9 of Wands. Clarified by the Magician in reverse. Oop. I'm going to kind of keep both of these guys. We have a 9 of Pentacles upright and a 9 of Cups in reverse. We have a 7 of Swords and an Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so right off the bat, so how this person is feeling about you and this connection, I'm hearing they think about you a lot, like a lot, like a lot, to the point where it makes them feel like a little crazy. Again, it's like they just, like, I'm hearing like you are on their mind so much that they almost get mad at themselves. Okay, the reason that I'm saying this about this, because the Magician is all about being in your own power. With this in reverse, it's like they feel powerless about their own thoughts. So I'm hearing it kind of, at the moment, drives them a little crazy because they don't really know why they think about you so much, but they see you as the complete package, is what I'm being told. With this World here, the World is like, it's the very last card in the major arcana, and or arcana, whatever, however you want to say it. But I'm just told, I don't know, like, so it's a completion, but I'm being told you are like the complete package to them. You are everything. You are so like multifaceted. I don't know if that's the exact right word, that, but you're the complete package. So they have a lot of hope for this relationship, but for some reason I'm hearing like some of them like messed up, and they like, because I don't know why I'm being drawn to this part of this card. It's like they poured this over here when they should have been blending it together. So I'm hearing there's a sense that even though they have a lot of hope, but they don't know how bad they possibly mess something up. We'll get into that more when I get down here, but this person still has their guard up a little bit. They're still a little defensive. They still protect their heart a little bit. So I don't know if they've ever fully like expressed how much they like you. So when we come down here, okay, again, the Magician is, again, I feel like they feel like they don't have control of their thoughts when it comes to you. So, and then, so they see you as this very independent, strong person, and like, you're worth so much. Like, there's such this independence. Both of these cards are pretty much about independence, but this one came up, they came out together. They're both 9s, but this one came up in reverse, so I feel like they feel like they're not at your level. There's something, and again, they, like, we have the World up here. It's like they put you on a pedestal, and they don't quite feel like they're up to your level. So, and I started to read this as like a separation, you know, pile, like you guys might be in separation, but I think a lot of you guys aren't. Like, you're just kind of curious about what this person thinks about you. Maybe you guys haven't fully like invested in this relationship just yet. Some of you guys might have a newer relationship and you're just kind of curious what this person thinks of you. They think you are all that in a bag of Skittles. Sorry for saying it that way, but they don't feel like they like this would be like an equal pairing. They don't quite feel like they're up to par, is what I'm hearing. And so I'm hearing they're being like, not necessarily sneaky with their thoughts, which is what this card can be, but this card also represents like being strategic. I'm hearing they're being strategic with their communication. For some of you guys, this person might be like they seem to take a long time to respond. Like, say if you guys are, again, this is the scenario I'm talking about. This moment is kind of like a newer relationship, or even maybe a rekindling one where you don't talk to this person all the time, but it's like maybe texting here and there, but it's like almost like you're like, are they doing it on purpose? Like, are they specifically waiting an X amount of time before they respond? And I feel like this person is like, they're holding back on their communication. They're very guarded with their words, is what I'm being told, because this person just happens to be like, they've been hurt a lot in the past, so they're very guarded with what they share. But again, you're on their mind so much, but it's like they don't want you to know, because they already think that you are higher than them. It's like I'm hearing they don't want to be a chump. I don't know why that just came out. They put you on this pedestal. I don't fully think they've told you this, and the star also is about like wishing on a star. Again, for some reason, maybe like this pouring out over here, it's like they don't feel like they're good enough for you, so they're being just really strategic. I'm hearing like they're trying to make you like them more by being absent. I don't know, like they're very like, the absence makes a heart grow fonder kind of thing. Like they're like, maybe if I'm mysterious, this person will like me more. I don't know why that's coming across, but I think that's very true for some of you guys watching. And you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Like you, I feel like as a viewer, you get a little annoyed with this person's lack of communication at times. And it's just, this person is just being guarded with like this passion that they have for you, because it makes them feel like not in control. And then sometimes I feel like this person may hold back on communication. Like, say you guys talk a lot and then all of a sudden they seem to disappear. It's because it becomes a little overwhelming and they're afraid of getting caught up in that, because they again, they're still this, I get the sense that this person guards their heart like nobody's business. So let me get some clarifiers, see if I can get any more messages or information coming across. I think that's really going to make sense to a lot of you guys. But this person definitely, like, if you're wondering, do they like you? Yes, they do. More than they wish they did. We had two. We have the Emperor in reverse and the Ten of Swords. So it's funny, it was coming up over this, which is another card of not feeling in control and in your power. And it's like the Ten of Swords wanted to come out with it. So it's like I'm hearing, again, this person has been hurt a lot in their past, like painfully painful, and they're so afraid of losing the control. So they might have developed some control issues because of past pains, not anything that you've done, but they don't like feeling like this lack of control when it comes to you. Like, it's really throwing them for a loop. We have a Four of Pentacles. See, I'm hearing this person is trying to ground themselves. Like, create a solid foundation, but they don't feel just at your level yet, so maybe they're working on it too. Like, they're thinking about how they can better their situation. I'm also hearing they're greedy with their time a little bit, so I don't know why that came up. For some of you guys, it's going to relate. We have a Knight of Cups here, so again, in my readings, I love my little otters that are part of the Cups court cards, and it always just reminds me of like this little guy and his little cup of love, and he's like, I love you. And this actually came up in I can't remember which pile it came up, but and I normally don't notice this, but again, obviously it's a Knight, but I'm hearing this person guards their heart. Like they guard their love like with armor, because they have been so hurt. Again, if you look at this guy, he has been through the ringer. He's all beat up. He's got bandages. He's been hurt a lot. So he puts up like these wands as like protection. Like, he has his guard up. A lot of boundaries, a lot of like not letting people in. And it's because his heart's been hurt. He's been really stabbed. He's been hurt. Anytime he's cared for somebody, they really hurt him. So again, I feel like he's really strategic on what he shares, because he's afraid of getting hurt. So a lot of this person, sorry, I said he or she, it doesn't matter. This person is just guarded. I lost the thing I was trying to say. I'm hopefully it'll come back. The messages come and go so quickly in my head, and they're not my own thoughts, so if I lose them, I lose them, so I apologize. It was probably just a reiteration of what I'm saying in a different manner. But then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse that just flipped over. So it's like this person wants to let their guard down with you. They want to open up a little bit. They're just, again, like slowly towing the idea of letting you know, like, that they do hold this little cup of love for you. So I've been using these today. These are by Liv Tarot. They're like these light and shadow aspects of people's personalities, journeys, things that they're dealing with. And I think they're really cool cards just to kind of get more insight to what this person's going through. But yeah, they definitely like you a lot. They're just guarded, but there's a sense of them that wants to let their guard down. I judged you too harshly. So for some of you guys, you might not even, when I said, oh, they like you so much, they put you on a pedestal. I'm hearing like there might be something that's very different about you guys. Like you might see things one way. It could be religious, it could be spiritual, it could be something that they kind of were harsh about, like something that you liked or you believed in, that maybe they didn't see it the same way, and they were a little harsh on you about it, or maybe made fun of something that you really cared about. And they feel kind of bad about that. Light, another light aspect. It was like a fairy tale when we met. So you guys might have had a really cool like initial meeting, that kind of, I'm hearing a serendipitous kind of meeting. Like the stars aligned. It's kind of funny with the star right there, to make you guys meet. So this is, you know, a fated connection. We come from different worlds. So yeah, this, like, I was feeling like there's something that's different. Like either you guys view the world differently, or you actually have like some religious background different, or just different backgrounds all the way around. But I'm hearing this person is so intrigued by you. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. That came out in the last pile too. So sometimes, you know, I think you think highly of them too, and that kind of scares them a little bit because they don't see themselves as good as you. I'm ready to let my guard down with you. Hello. I just said that. I love when this happens. Sorry. I get giddy and excited. You guys know I'm nerdy on my channel, and I like that about myself. So anyways, yes, I definitely feel like this person is ready to let their guard down. I love cards. I love when that happens. It's confirmation for me too. So sorry I get so excited, guys. So this person is definitely ready to let that guard down. I don't think it's going to be that easy of a task. It's going to be baby steps, but they want to let that down with you. No one compares to you. I'm full of joy in your presence. So again, they see you highly. Again, I'm not sure how much they express that or let you know, but they definitely do. One of my guides likes to use really, not stupid, but just kind of corny phrases. So one popped up, so I always say it just in case for some reason it means something to somebody. I'm hearing, I don't know why my guides use this. They must be from a different era, whoever this is. I'm hearing, they think you're the bee's knees. So I just say that maybe bees are important to somebody. Maybe you guys refer to each other as your bee. Or I don't know. But that came up, so they think of you as the bee's knees, guys. So, all right. I keep track of you online. So this person, if you guys don't talk, or even, again, I feel like they watch your stories. They keep track of you. They want to know what's going on with you. I can never find the right words to say to you. So again, they feel a little less than, so they're a little held back from you guys. Let's do some of the white rose guidance messages. I want to give you guys a little bit more here. Now my mouth is very dry, so I'm trying to talk as clearly as I can. It's one thing about doing these videos straight through. By pile 3, I get a little dry in the mouth, but it's kind of funny that I just got this. Oh, I don't know. It just clicked for me. I got this card came up, and it says I can never say the right words, and here I am having a hard time all of a sudden getting my words out. Very interesting. Okay, sorry. That's kind of for me. So it's like I'm getting very dry in the mouth. So this might be how this person feels, like they have a hard time speaking to you, like they don't know what to say. Okay, let's see. This pile, I'm feeling very connected to this pile. It's very cool. I feel you so strongly I can taste your essence. Okay. You are the song of my heart. So for you guys, for this pile, that you guys might relate a lot through music. I don't know if you guys have shared songs or you've shared songs with them that remind you of them or vice versa, but you're definitely the song of their heart. But music relates a lot, so you might also get synchronicities through different songs that come on. So just keep that in mind. It might be like their higher self trying to give you a message through music that you hear. You turn loose heaven in me. Also, back to this song, this came through, so I need to say it. For some of you guys, I feel like someone listening to this pile has been walking through a store and a song came on that meant a lot to them in relation to this person. Either you're in a store, I'm seeing someone walking through a store, and so the song came on and it almost made you stop, like, oh, that was just weird, like what a weird coincidence for this song to come on. And I'm just here to tell you that it wasn't a coincidence, and it could be for someone in their car or something like that, but for some reason I'm seeing someone in a store or somewhere where they weren't intentionally playing music and this song came on, and you were like, wow, like that's weird that song just came on, because it wasn't like a normal song. And yes, it was a song for you. It was the universe giving you a sign. So I needed to say that, sorry. Okay, so you turn loose heaven in me. Again, kind of goes back to that world, like you are a complete package to them. You are heaven on earth to them. You are so precious to me. So this person treasures you for sure. Like you are like a treasure, you're precious to them. Again, I don't think they fully tell you that, but you are. You feel like warm home to me. This person really likes you guys, so don't doubt that. This has been a really lovely reading. You are the song of my heart. Okay, it's so funny because I think it was a misprint that I got 2 of these cards in this deck, and I've left it in there because, like, you know, I'm like, if it comes up twice, then it definitely means something. So you guys, like, again, whoever was in that store, if it was you, please comment and let me know, because it's a very clear vision. And it might not be a store, but I'm seeing someone in a store, and like, you know how like you're in the grocery store and they're playing music in the background and it just like stopped this person. But you guys, the music is very, very influential with this connection with you guys, for a lot of you guys at least. So just know that the universe also speaks to you from them through songs. I feel the need to get a couple more. I'm gonna keep going, guys. Hopefully you don't mind. I know everybody loves these messages, so I've been watching you from a distance. You know, we had like, they watch your social media. They keep track of you. You are worth fighting for. Let's see what else. I'm battling my demons right now. So yeah, they're definitely still dealing with some stuff. I'm going to get some more love message cards just because I feel like it. And I feel like you guys are enjoying this, so why not keep going, right? Let's see, what else do we got for pile 3? I won't give up on you, so please don't give up on me. That's so funny. We had worth fighting for. So those kind of go together. Let's see what else. Ooh, this one wants to come up. A long, tight hug from you would be perfect right now. So yeah, they're missing you. They want to be in your embrace. I know I messed up and I did things that made it seem like I don't care, but trust me, you are my world. You are my world. World? Okay. Let's do one more and then we'll end it. Let's see what other truths, love messages come through for pile 3, and then we'll call it a day. I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. Did we not have? I can never find the right words to say to you. And again, here I am, very dry in the mouth. So this person, you know, wants to say so much. They just haven't figured out how. So pile 3, I really hope that this resonates. I hope that you liked this reading. And as always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor and I'm very appreciative. please make sure you like, subscribe, share if you can. I do a monthly giveaway for all my subscribers that comment, so make sure you do that. And you could win a free personal reading because I give away one a month for you guys. So it's just a thank you from me to you guys. So as always, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading.